What's up, everybody? It's your favorite Heckin' Brado. Got some new recording software that does not completely overload my CPU, and I promised you an A-10 video, and I'm delivering on that promise. Hope you guys enjoy it. Hope you guys have some fun. I have some APC set up there on the ground from Mother Russia. Well, we're gonna go ahead and snack on them a little bit, give them their dose of the burnt. I've also learned new ways of recording, so I'm gonna be able to give you a lot more awesome angles. Here we go, just like this one, live on the ground. A little sample of what it's like to be on the business end of the A-10. Currently we are lining up, aligning altitude, airspeed and all that for our first strafing run. Not quite as much damage as I wanted to, but you know, that's okay. Now that we've spread them out, we're gonna come back through and drop a couple cluster bombs right in the middle of their little bunch. I'm going to maintain that solid 45-degree left-hand turn until they're lined up on about our 11 o'clock. Then we'll bank in, get a good 15 degrees of dive. Oh, guess somebody couldn't handle the heat. We're going to cut in 45-degree angle, nice and high, about 6,000 feet off the ground. Give us a good chance to get all lined up, and we're gonna roll back the throttles. We're gonna line up. We're gonna drop a pair of cluster bombs right in the middle of them. There they are off our 12 o'clock. Perfect position, right in the middle. See how many of these guys we can take out with some clusters. Warheads on foreheads, the true Air Force way. For that, we'll go live to the ground with Brother Boris. Brother Boris, tell us how it's going down there. Not quite as much damage as I would have liked, but that's okay. We're gonna circle back around for round 3. For round 3, we're gonna whip out the Mavericks, the AMG 56D. Whenever we whip out the Maverick has a little camera on its head. When that camera turns on, it activates this screen here. This screen gives me the crosshair, which corresponds directly to the crosshair in my heads-up display, the HUD. Now to control the crosshair, I'm going to use my keys. I'm going to line the crosshair up, and I'm going to lock onto a ground target and release the missile. This round I'm going to release both air-to-ground missiles and take out 2 of our targets. The rest will be left to machine guns. I'll move the reticle around just a little bit. Locked. Missile away. One down. 2 down. Reap the destruction. We're gonna circle back around. This time we're lining up for the Avenger. The GAU-8 Avenger spits out a nasty 30mm round, roughly the size of a Coke bottle, armor-piercing, high-explosive rounds, and you do not want to be on the business end. Lucky for you, I have a way you can watch without being in any danger. Watch from the comfort of your phone. That's how I like to watch it. Comfort of my phone. Haha. Or from this seat here. As we move around in position, we head again for, what is this, the 4th pass? I've lost count. Who cares? We are again gonna go live to the ground. Stand right by our APCs and watch the destruction. Beautiful. Beautifully executed. Now normally we would have troops in contact, but quite frankly I didn't feel like setting it up in the mission. It's a whole other long thing I have to do. For this one, just some live fire training. And now we'll circle back around for yet another pass, finish off the rest of our targets. God, I just nailed the emphasis on that one, didn't I? Woof. At 45 degrees, making sure I don't lose airspeed or altitude. Now too much. Setting up for the angle of attack. Lining up the crosshairs. Let's drop some cluster bombs right in the middle of them. Beautiful. Again, not quite the damage I expected. Not sure what's going on there, but for some reason it just didn't register the hit. That's okay, because we still have more rounds, we still have more warheads to put on more foreheads. We circle around for yet another pass. Now just imagine what it's like to be at the mercy of just such a deadly machine. It's terrifying. Just relentlessly hammering down on you. Not much you can do. For this pass, we have our last set of cluster bombs armed, our last pair. We're gonna go ahead and go in and take out our other boys. Have another row of 6. Let's go ahead and get you on the ground, starting with a strafe run from the Avenger. Our boys beautiful. That's the beauty of the A-10, is it's so quiet, so slow that you can't hear it until it's right on top of you, and then it's too late. By the time you hear the airplane itself, it's already reaped its destruction. Or circle back around. That sound you hear is the sound of popping flares, simulating that I would have SAM threats, but I didn't put any in this mission. Circling back around for another pass. The 530 rounds left in the Avenger. We got plenty. That guy's glitching out for some reason. Beautiful. Not really sure what's going on in the background there, but yeah. And we'll circle back around for yet another pass. Just a little too low. The angle of attack is just off.
Altitude, altitude.
Didn't quite have the good angle on that one, but that's okay. We've still got 247 rounds to go and not that many targets left. So let's see how our boys fare the heat. Lining up, got a little more altitude, a little more airspeed, a little more time to line our shot up on our last few guys. Get them in the crosshair, put the dot on them. You know it. Here we go. I think this is my right guy. That's really
altitude. Pull up, pull up.
Go ahead and take care of those guys. 62 rounds left, and I still have 3 targets left. Who will win? Grandpa Boris and the Red Forces, or, you know, me? I think it's me. Spoiler alert. Hey, 1. Two. All right. Lining up for our last round, our final pass. Because after this, I'm out of ammo, except for a couple of AIM-9s, but I can't use AIM-9s on the ground. And that's it. Hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you guys had fun. Like, comment, subscribe. If you like it, I'll post more. I'll post more anyway. But as always, have fun, be safe, and enjoy. Catch you guys later.